Spring is here, the weather's heating up, the anime lineup is stacked, and yeah, your watch list is about to get completely out of control. What's up everyone, I'm Dom from the Otaku Room, and today we're diving into 10 brand new anime you need to be watching for spring 2026. Now listen, we're not talking about the returning heavy hitters. We all know that this season is stacked like your favorite waifu, okay? Ascendance of a Bookworm is back. Thou Shall Not Be Named is back. Tons of new anime are back. If you're wondering what should not be named, that's a beginning after the end. I know. Stick with me. I'm watching it, okay? But here's the thing. I just want to focus on brand new stories, fresh anime, and potential breakout hits that could take over this season. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's talk about what's about to take over your life for the next few months. Starting with number 1. The strongest job is apparently not a hero or a sage, but an appraiser. Alright, I already know what you're thinking. Another isekai, right? Dom, what's up with your list? But hold on, this one actually flips the script just a bit. This story follows Hibiki, a high schooler who gets thrown into a fantasy world because, yeah, I guess, of course he does, right? But instead of getting some broken combat ability, he gets stuck with the appraisal ability, the add-on ability that everyone gets. Basically, the ability that everyone ignores in RPGs or doesn't use. But here's where it gets interesting. This quote-unquote useless skill ends up becoming busted. He can analyze enemies, uncover hidden abilities, and eventually turn the entire system on its head. This feels like one of those underdog to overpowered monster progression stories, and if they lean into the strategy side of it, instead of just raw power, this could be a sleeper hit, assuming it's fun. Number 2, the Ramparts of Ice. Now let's slow things down for a second, because this was all about character. This story follows Kyoki, a girl who basically built emotional walls around herself and keeps everyone at a distance, except one person, her childhood friend. But then you throw in this dude named Minato, a guy who just refuses to take the hint and keeps trying to break through her walls. Add in a small group dynamic, awkward friendships, and emotional tension, and that quiet slice of life energy, and you've got something that could hit hard if it sticks to landing. This feels like one of those anime where nothing big happens, but everything matters, and sometimes these are the ones that are nice in a big anime season. Number 3, Haibara's Teenage New Game Plus. Alright, this one is straight up relatable and dangerous. Imagine getting a second chance at high school. Yeah, if you're an old person like me, you've dreamed about this, right? That's exactly what ends up happening to Haibara. He goes back in time with full knowledge of how badly things went the first time. Now, that couldn't be me, but it could be you know what I'm saying? So now what he gonna try to do? Whatever you would. He's gonna try to min-max life like it's a video game. Better social choices, better habits, better everything. Yeah, here's the catch though. Can you really optimize life like that? Or are you setting yourself up for a different kind of failure? This one has like a self-improvement arc energy. If they balance comedy with real emotional growth though, this one could be one of the most talked about shows of the season, or at least one of those kind of hidden gems if they nail it, kind of similar to other anime like Relife. Number 4, an observation log of my fiance who calls herself a villainess. This one is chaos in the best way. You've got a prince who's bored out of his mind. Life is easy, dude's a prince. And then suddenly he gets engaged to a girl who walks up and says, "Hey, I'm the villainess of this story, yo." She claims she's from a past life where she was destined to be the bad guy in an Otome game, and now she's actually trying to sabotage herself to avoid that fate. The problem though is she's really bad at being evil. So now the prince is just basically sitting back, watching this train wreck of a girl unfold in front of his eyes as he just laughs it off. This feels like a mix of comedy, romance, and storytelling, and honestly, this could be one of those most entertaining shows for the prince and for us this season if it nails the humor. Number 5, Witch Hat Atelier. Alright, a lot of you guys have been in my comment section telling me about this show, and I didn't believe it until I saw the trailer for myself. This one right here could be anime of the season, or at least new anime of the season. Witch Hat Atelier has been hyped up for years, not by me, but by y'all, and for good reason. This story follows a girl named Coco who dreams of becoming a witch in a world where magic is supposedly something that you're born with, not something that you learn. She then discovers the truth. Suddenly, everything changes after. Visually, the series has the potential to be absolutely insane. If they adapt the manga properly, which your boy has not read, I'm just letting you know the info here, but based on what the people are saying about the manga, if they adapt it right, it could have next level art, which the trailer does show, good world building, and good emotional storytelling. This is set up to be not just another fantasy anime, but something that we all need to pay attention to, assuming they stick the landing here. So, trailer looks good. Will the show be? I don't know. Let me see if you guys would lie in the comment section or not this season. Number 6, the klutzy class monitor and the girl with the short skirt. Yep, it had me a short skirt. I get it. I'm an easy guy. You had me a short skirt. Anyway, we're back here with some rom-com energy with a twist. You got your strict, rule-following class monitor constantly calling out this girl for breaking dress code. But then suddenly they get stuck together in remedial classes, and the dynamic ends up flipping. Turns out the perfect class monitor is actually somebody who's struggling really hard academically. So now you've got this back and forth of clashing personalities, awkward moments, and slowly building chemistry as one teaches the other what they thought that they should already know. This one is something of a low-key wholesome romance anime that sneaks up on you and ends up being way better than expected. I hope. Number 7. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. This one is the one that I am most excited about this season out of all of the brand new anime, second to number 8, which I'm going to get to in 1 second. Alright, I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. This one's giving very chill, very cute, and very cool could this happen kind of vibes. This is about a guy who doesn't have friends and ends up forming a connection somehow with the second prettiest girl in class. Not the most popular one, but the one right behind her. And instead of being with big dramatic moments, it's just them hanging out, playing games, eating junk food, watching movies. It's simple, it's quiet, it's real, and it's something that burns and builds over time. Honestly, these are the ones that end up hitting the most hard if done right. Like another similar anime coming back this season, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. But will this one hit the same? I don't know. It's brand new, we're gonna have to find out, but the trailer looks good. Alright, I hyped up number 8, so here it is. Number 8. Gals can't be kind to otaku. Alright, this is where things get a bit fun. You've got your typical otaku dude sitting in the back of the class, and in front of him, the popular gals. Completely different worlds. But then one small moment, something as simple as a conversation about anime starts to blur the line. And suddenly, one of the gals might actually be hiding a secret. Does she like anime too? Am I not the only otaku in this room? Yeah, okay. This one feels like rom-com with identity crossover energy, and if they lean into the humor and chemistry, this could be a fan favorite, and it could be a harem? Number 9. The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King. Alright, I'm gonna be real, y'all. Dude looked like he looked like a barbaric king. He looked like a piece of man meat. So I was like, I need to watch this. Honestly, I just put this on the list immediately. But no joke, this one has some serious potential. You have this powerful knight that's going to take down the so-called barbarians only to fail and get captured. And instead of being executed, this powerful knight ends up being a beautiful girl and she ends up getting married to their king. Yep, that escalated pretty quick, right? Now you got the setup where everything she believed might be completely wrong. The quote-unquote barbarians might not actually be these villainous dudes out there, these villainous creatures, these villainous people. The world isn't as black and white as she thought. This could go full romance or full political drama or both. And honestly, I'm here to see her fall in love with the big old barbaric king. Alright, number 10 to bring it home. I want to end this love game. To close things out, we've got a pure rom-com. Two characters have been playing the game since childhood, trying to make the other confess first. Simple, dumb, right? Except now, they actually both caught real feelings. Cause yeah, of course, it happens, right? Hormones. But neither one wants to lose the game. So now it's just a constant back and forth of mind games, awkward tension, and emotional denial. This has all the ingredients to potentially be a top-tier romance. Especially if they lean into the character chemistry and actually give us some real progression and don't draw out the game during the whole show. Let's see if this one ends up hitting. Alright, that's it. That's what you guys got. 10 anime that you need to absolutely watch for spring 2026. The season is stacked, okay? You got fantasy, romance, slice of life, and a couple of shows that could genuinely blow up if they do it right. I've got to ask, which one are you most excited for? Did I miss something on the list? Because if I did, drop it in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around because we're going to be reviewing all these anime all season long on both channels. Make sure you subscribe to both of my anime channels. in the description. I've been Dom from the Otaku Room. I'll see you in the next one.